Denver City Council's having second thoughts about the camera network that tracks people around the city using their license plates. Specifically, what would happen if immigration agents got their hands on that tracking system? Our Spencer Soysher explains.
These little cameras are rolling every day at about 70 intersections across Denver.
Being able to follow someone using their plates can be really useful in a law enforcement investigation.
Automatic license plate readers were installed last year to help DPD crack down on the city's high number of car thefts. Police data shows that appears to be working.
But then who has access to those images is not just the Denver Police Department.
Next week, City Council member Sarah Parody plans to vote against extending the city's contract with Flock, the company who runs the cameras. She's worried about who may see the data they collect.
I was initially not as concerned as I am now.
The terms of the extension say Denver shares access to its data with 85 other state agencies that also use Flock. It rules out sharing those details with outside agencies for immigration enforcement. But what if ICE asks for car theft data dishonestly to get information on someone? That's a question Parody asked a DPD commander at a recent committee meeting.
We just have to hope the personal relationships we have with the federal that are local, that they'll do what they say they will do.
I appreciated that answer from our commander because this is part of what's so deeply troubling about what's happening at the federal level. Of course, we've had to operate with trust between law enforcement agencies.
Since the cameras first went in, her trust in the surveillance system has changed. Not because any of Flock's policies are different, but because of changes with the federal government.
Essentially, I don't think those are trustworthy partners anymore. And it's a real shift to have to think in that way.
I asked DPD if ICE has ever asked to access any of the license plate reader data. The answer to that was no. They did say, though, that they have a small number of FBI members who have access to investigate violent crimes. DPD also said if the feds asked for help, they wouldn't just blindly trust them and give them information without putting some sort of safeguard in place.
All right, we'll continue to follow this. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.